Hey YouTubers, X Factor here, and a lot of my community members are console players. And you guys ask me all the time, hey, can you play some 24-man servers? That'd be cool. Absolutely. It is less chaotic than the 64-man Zerg style, aka clusterfuck, that I typically gravitate towards. More bodies, more kills, more action. But with this, you have to be a little more tactical and a little more thought out, because every person that dies, that's a big chunk of your team that's down. If you got 32 people on a team and you lose one, that doesn't dilute it very much. But if it's 12 and you lose one, now you're hurting. It's important to note that the first 2 times I spawned in this map, I got shot in the face. We were completely spawn camped. So that's me slowly working into a manageable position. Now the question is this: do I hold this right flank because I see somebody spotted there, do you chuck in the grenades, or do I kind of push in? People always stack on B-bomb as they should, and it was surprising that the nade spam can be as powerful on 24-man as it can be on 64-man. It's kind of shocking, because you'll see it start coming out here. It'll just floweth the nadeth willeth. And I think we just saw a drop shot a couple seconds ago by that recon beacon, or that recon guy. I don't think that worked out very well. So I'm using the AS-VAL, one of my favorite all-time weapons. Number 1, high rate of fire. Number 2, it's already silenced. And number 3, it kills pretty freaking quickly at close to medium range, and you can beast mode at long range if you know how to tap fire it. I always say I'm going to link a video down below, but I will link a couple videos down below for you guys to take a look at some AS-VAL how-tos, basically. As you can see, these guys are getting their pitching arms warmed up. The nade spam starting to go off, and I'm asking myself, hey, is the grass greener on the other side? Should I go hit this from the other angle? Wink, wink. So checking that corner again, I get a couple hit markers just to deter the guy, because he's not peeking very long, which means he knows what he's doing. So I just want to kind of keep him bay and see if I can really work this angle, but it's starting to look like Christmas here. There are red lights everywhere, and I'm going to try to steal another kill and weed them out. And the thought process is this: if you can slowly weed these guys out and keep them from getting revived, hopefully the guys in this room that I'm at now and the guys in the back street can keep them from running back into that room, because there's a little war of attrition that goes on there, and that's it. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit, cut to where I just kind of run around with the magic of editing, and there's some burst firing and micro bursting there. And this ridge is a great spot for people to hold, use an RPG, a 320, throw a grenade, knock rubble down their heads, because if those people are clumped like they are there, one RPG or one 320 up in that upper wall would have probably killed 2 or 3 of them. And again, here we go. All right, we're clear. What's going on? Okay, kill the beacon first. And the reason why I did that is he hadn't moved yet. When he moves, that means he's vulnerable. There's a second and a half of invulnerability as long as you don't shoot your gun or make a movement. You can turn your head from left to right, up and down, but just don't make a movement. Shotguns really hurt, and the nade spam is going to get the best of me. So I left that room, that far room, and it collapsed. Not good. This is not a good sign. Whenever you play Bazaar, if you got guys in the room, just try to cut off the flow, because we have to work our way back in again. And obviously this medic here is trying to keep me alive. I'm going to try to keep him alive, because again, it's only 12 people in this server. And here's a little mistake. I did not use my nades. There's an easy nade you can throw from that area to bounce off the wall to hit the back side of that hill, which would at least scare those guys off so I can push up or kill a couple people that aren't looking. The goal is kill the medics, because that stops their res train. So gotta fall back, gotta kind of protect myself. Can't rush up from that revive because my screen's blurred, and there's 3 or 4 guys, as you can see on the kill cam, just kind of camping that. So I'm just kind of throwing a straight nade, and this guy didn't expect him to rush me, and one comes back on us. So the guy was thinking the same thing. Magnum bails me out yet again. I love her sometimes. Working this left side, and you can see how effective this AS-VAL can be. These are the honey ranges for this thing. These are the sweet spots for this. And I get caught trying to cut over behind that old MCOM because I'm trying to shoot into the other room. So this is one of those rounds where almost isn't good enough. A lot of times almost gets you there because you've got extra buys to pick up the slack. If a lane starts to collapse down, there's 3 or 4 people behind you that can help out. And, you know, it doesn't happen in 12v12. You've got to be a lot more tactical, and you have to be a lot more alert of the angles and everything else that's going on. We're not going to get this. because the nade spam's coming, and so is the LMG suppression train. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this round, and just remember, if you're playing 12v12, try to think 1 or 2 steps ahead. It will drastically benefit your team. If you enjoyed this or had a little fun, don't forget about the old thumbs up. We'll see you soon, YouTube.